Hi, it's Maggie. This chart is for Ceyda Firat. It's the corrected birth time. She was born AM rather than PM, so I'm going to go ahead and post the original chart I did because the planets are the same. They're just in different signs, so she may get something out of it. So it's sort of a two for two for one. But yeah, so she posted $40 on my PayPal and requested her chart to be done. So she was born New Year's Eve, which is quite a surprise. New Year's Eve baby, born under Venus, the 31st of December 2000 in Copenhagen, Denmark. So it did change your chart quite a bit, changing it to 10:49 a.m. versus 10:49 p.m. As you can see, I'll just post them both. So your moon, I should start with whatever. I'm starting with your moon. Your moon is in Pisces in your first house. So you present as very, very sensitive. Your sun is in Capricorn in the second house. And Saturn's the ruler of Capricorn. And it's conjunct Jupiter, planet of good fortune and good luck. So the second house is your assets, your money house. It's ruled by Taurus. So Jupiter would give you good fortune, and Saturn could just give you perseverance. You know, some people would say it would cause lack, but not necessarily. I see a square to Uranus. I'll get to all your Aquarian stuff later. You have a lot of Aquarius in you, which is probably why you're interested in astrology, because Uranus rules astrology in Aquarius. So your sun is in, sorry I'm jumping around, but your sun is in Capricorn in the 11th house of Aquarius, conjunct Mercury. It's together with Mercury, coupled with Mercury, the planet of communication, Gemini's planet in the 11th house as well. So again, that's electronics, humanitarian. You could have like a nonprofit, humanitarian nonprofit, because the business side of it, the Capricorn, because you do have a lot of earth. You have a lot of earth, but predominantly you're air. So it really changed up your house system, getting the correct time, because your moon is, your first house is huge, first of all. Your first house is huge. Your ascendant is Pisces. That's why it's so huge. Your ascendant and your moon are Pisces, so you're kind of like a double Pisces, extremely sensitive. But your first house is intercepted with Aries, so you kind of have the Aries assertiveness with the Piscean sensitivity. So, but you have your 3 air planets in Aquarius in your 12th house of Pisces. That's Pisces home, the 12th house, and they're ruled by Neptune. So you have Pisces ruler Neptune in your 12th house of Pisces, but it's in Aquarius. And you have the ruler of Aquarius in there as well. So, and Venus is what you like. So you would love, secret, because Pisces is the house of secrets too. It might be a part of your personality that's hidden, but you would excel in social media. I believe I went over that in my last video, because the planets are the same, the time just changed. So instead of being an introvert, you still would be somewhat of an introvert, but you do have a lot more planets up towards the midheaven than below. But the fact that you're a Pisces ascendant and a Pisces moon that does color you extremely psychic, intuitive. Uh, Sometimes, wanting peace and quiet. It is kind of introverted being a Pisces. You need your space. You need your alone time just to. And when you walk in a room, you just vibe it out. You just pick up. You're so sensitive. You pick up on everything. Like if you go to a party, you really vibe it out. You kind of find your own little space. And you could be so sensitive to your environment. Having a Pisces ascendant, that's like your personality, how you present to the world. And a Pisces moon as well, that's, what you do to your emotional side of your personality, what nurtures you. And so peace and quiet, and you would need some time out for yourself. And with all these planets in your 12th house, Pisces home, in Aquarius, I could see you doing a lot of stuff on social media, electronics. You would definitely benefit. You would probably love starting your own channel on whatever it is that interests you, and that way you could communicate. And you have it in sextile, that's an easy flowing aspect to your Sun and Mercury, planet of communication, in your 11th house. That's Aquarius's house. So I really see you, that, having that in Capricorn, your Sun and Mercury, would make you more practical, business-minded, enable you to bring these ideas of yours down to earth, to a practical level. So Capricorn is the ruler of the 10th house. That is its house. And you do have Capricorn's ruler, Saturn, in Taurus, in your second house of money. So you could make money, and it's conjunct Jupiter. Jupiter is 2 degrees Gemini, so it's kind of on the cusp. So I just see you, if you wanted to, you could make money electronically through social media, because a part, the Piscean side of yourself, you may be very into fashion or cosmetics or music or art, whatever it is that interests you. Uranus in Aquarius could be, Uranus rules astrology, so you may have some very, very unusual interests. You might be interested in conspiracy theories. Who knows, But whatever it is, you would be able, because it's sextile is a 60-degree easy flowing aspect. It's sextile to your Capricorn and your communication, Mercury, Capricorn, in Aquarius. So again, I don't know. There's just really a social theme. Yet the Piscean side of you might want to do it from home. That's what I was really seeing in your other chart. The first one I did, but it changed it. Still, you have your North Node in Cancer, so in the 5th house. In the 5th house of creativity, self-expression, the home. So that could be a way of using your creativity from the home if you wanted to, and making it into a business if you wanted to, only if you wanted to. So, so your 12th house, Uranus and Aquarius, it's just like so many ideas just firing off all at once, and Neptune, it can be illusion, and it could affect your nervous system, so you would want to keep your stress levels down, and you could do that because it is in Aquarius, and Uranus is just so unpredictable and electric, and it does affect your nervous system and the ideas, and mentally everything would go so fast. But you could pour that into Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. You could pour that into fantasy or creative fantasy, create an illusion, like glamour, or any way you want to weave it and make money from it if you wanted to, because you're so imaginative. That's what I'm trying to say. Pisces is extremely imaginative. Uranus in Aquarius is very inventive, extremely inventive, and just the idea is you just grab them out of the air. I mean, it's to have both rulers in the 12th house and in Aquarius, and you would like it. You would like that. So you would like being in your own little space, playing with your social media. Whatever it is you do, that you would really enjoy that. I believe you would really enjoy that. And if you wanted to, you could make a business out of it, or you could just do it for fun. So you have Saturn and Jupiter in your second house of money and assets, and it's squaring the square is a 90-degree challenging aspect. So it's squaring Uranus and Venus. So what it's doing, it's just challenging you to use these elements of your personality. And it's not a bad thing, it's just sort of driving you on to maybe do this thing that you have the imagination that you've been fantasizing about doing, or that you like doing, or some secret hobby or thing that you have, maybe an invention. So Saturn is just, because it's in Earth sign, Saturn's the ruler of your ruler of your sign. It's the ruler of Capricorn. It's in your money and asset house, and it's conjunct good luck Jupiter rather. Even though it's on the cusp, Jupiter's really in Gemini, but 2 degrees is a very tight orb, so it still would bring good fortune, and Saturn would help you to, put money in the bank if you wanted to, through using your imagination and your skills in electronics and social media and communication. So pretty much everything is in your 11th and 12th house. So your colored Pisces, definitely. Pisces ascendant, Pisces moon, and your Aquarius stuff in Pisces house. So you're really colored Aquarius, Pisces. And then Capricorn helps you to bring it down to earth. Which is very helpful, very helpful. And your Mars is in Scorpio. Mars is the ruler of Scorpio, and Pluto is co-ruler of Scorpio. So you have Pluto. Pluto is in Sagittarius on your ascendant. So you may have moved from a foreign country. Pluto, is transformation, and Sagittarius is, like teaching, higher law, philosophies, cultures, sometimes travel or relocation. So that's a possibility, or you may, because the opposition is Gemini in the 3rd house, you may be fluent in several languages, but it's a possibility you may have had to relocate countries because of Pluto and Sagittarius, or you could use that somehow transformative experience to teach, or somehow higher learning, or culturally, it may have changed your life somehow. So your Mars is powerful in Scorpio. It's the ruler. It's also the ruler of Aries, which is your first house is huge. It's intercepted by Aries. So your ascendant, how you present yourself to people, you present Pisces. However, a part of you presents Aries because Aries is in your first house. So you can be passive and assertive, depending on where your mood is. But you can use the Aries assertiveness. Just remember that. When all the Pisces is kind of, if you're going to your cave too much, just remember that your first house also has Aries in it, so you can't be assertive. And especially, with your sun, Mercury, you can climb the ladder to success. And I would think through social media and electronics. I keep driving that home because I believe you can make money. That the square to everything you have in Aquarius in your 12th house is sort of compelling you to use your gifts. And you may not be able to see that because your Mars is in conjunct to Jupiter. So you may not be able to see others may see that gift in you, but you may not be able to see it because sometimes we'll compartmentalize parts of our personality, and that's what it in conjunct does. So, you can make money from that. So the fourth house, your home, or actually your north node is in your fifth house. Let's make sure. Yeah, but it's in Cancer. It's in Cancer in your fifth house. So home, children, you probably would want to strive for, that's what you strive towards in this lifetime. So, something Cancerian. So Pluto, Chiron, the wounded healer, and your midheaven are all up in Sagittarius. So there may have been some inner wounding somehow from relocating or culturally, or it could just be so many ways. Or it could be sharing your transformational, because Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, it's transformational healing. So you may be able to share that. The wounded healer is just like once we heal ourselves from our inner wounds, we're able to share them with others. So as a teacher, you could be a teacher and share that. Or a lawyer, whatever it is, you do. And, use that to help others. Because it's sextile to everything you have in 12th house Aquarius. And Aquarius and Pisces, that's Pisces house, they live to serve and super humanitarian. Aquarians are humanitarians. Neptune in the 12th house, Pisces is a life of service. So service, humanitarian service, maybe you would like that, and you may want to start a nonprofit, to help refugees or something like that. That's a possibility, having Pluto up in the midheaven, 13 degrees Sagittarius, and Chiron as well. So that's just another thought if you wanted to start a business, because you have some solid earth, very solid earth. yeah, yeah. But you're grounded. You know, you're very grounded in your second house of money and in your Capricorn in communication in your 11th house. So your water, yeah, you have a lot more water than the first chart I did, but you have the North Node in water, Cancer. So you're striving probably towards some kind of a home life, perhaps, or it could be issues, you know, karmic issues, maybe with your mother, or I don't know how that would exactly play out. Self-expression through, yeah, trying to get the home life right. But it is in the 5th house, but it's in Cancer. So Mars, the ruler, is in Scorpio. It's in Libra, though. It's in Libra's house. No. Yes. Mars it's only 4 degrees. It's right on the cusp. So that's transformation. You could also use that in the arts. Where Mars is, it's extremely strong will. It's your will, your ambition, your drive. Everybody has a Mars somewhere. So yours is extremely strong. It's very emotional in water. Very powerful because it's the ruler, but it's on the cusp of Libra. So if you were interested in the arts in any way, fashion, the arts, all those things are Libra. And the fact that you have Neptune in the 12th house of Pisces, that could come. You could use that if you wanted to start a new cosmetic line or whatever, however you wanted to use it, or you know, humanitarian enterprise or whatever it is. There's so many different ways you could use these things. So predominantly you're air. You have a ton of air. Yeah. So your Jupiter is 2 degrees Gemini. So that's extremely lucky with electronics. I keep spurring you on to. You're probably doing it anyway, but you could make money and have good luck through your communication and social skills because you really do have a lot. And you have sextiles, the positive flowing aspect, 60 degrees from your Earth, your Capricorn Earth, to your moon. You know, your moon and your ascendant. So that's easy flowing aspect. So that really, really helps you to, it's just an easy flowing aspect. It helps you to implement, you know, your business and social media. Whatever. It doesn't have to be a business. It could be, you know, but you do have some beautiful sextiles. You have beautiful water trines. And you're extremely psychic. I don't even know if I covered that, but you are so psychic and intuitive. You just really, really need to listen to that because it's always going to be right. And if you think so, because you do have a lot of, excuse me, a lot of planets in the 12th house, some friendships may seem hint to you, or with Neptune there might be some just dissolving or disillusionment, or they may not be who you think they are, or you may be attracted to musicians, you know, with Venus and Neptune there. Yeah, so where was I going with this? Yeah, so the moon sextile the Earth would give you perception. I was talking about your intuition, just to listen to your gut and not let yourself be deceived. You know, because sometimes Neptune in the 12th house can and it's in the house. It's, Aquarius rules friendships and groups. So just be aware of that and keep your stress levels low, because Uranus in Aquarius in the 12th house is very electric. So, but you may really like that, and Venus is there as well. So, I say use that air. Just use your communication, your social skills. I know I'm being repetitive, but you have a lot of gifts. You really do have a lot of gifts. People always want to know what's going on in my money house. Well, you've got it going on in your money house. You have Taurus there, and you have Saturn to bring it home, and you have Jupiter hitting it out of the park with Gemini. So, but it's in conjunct to Mars in Scorpio. So, everyone can readily see this about you, but this facet of your personality may be hidden from you. There may be some self-doubt, like maybe I can't do this, but you can. You totally can. So you have solid earth and water. Your moon in ascendant, that's almost like a double Pisces. Mars in Scorpio, powerful, very powerful psychic abilities. Very powerful. Yeah, it's almost in the 8th house. Actually, it's 4 degrees. So Mars is at home in the 8th house. That's its home. So you are exceedingly psychic. You may have some really strange dreams too. All that stuff in the 12th house, especially Neptune. You may see visions. You may have some, you may see an idea with Uranus there, fully manifested. I mean, it's like a scientist, or like Tesla would probably have a mind like that. Have an idea come to them fully formed. Yeah. So, I'm looking at your trines and your sextiles, easy flying aspects. So a lot of them are just in the same sign, So it's your 10th and 11th house are prominent, and of course your first house, Pisces. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably going a little too long. So I'll just go ahead and post these both for you, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you do want your chart done as well, just donate $40 to my PayPal, and I'll be happy to do your chart and post it on YouTube. So, Ceyda, I like your chart. I was pretty impressed with it, especially the water trines. I always love those. And you're definitely a visionary. You really are. So just listen to that and use it. Use your gifts. All right. Thank you. Bye.